Hello, I am Kaylee from Where in the World is Kaylee, and today I am going to be giving a tour of my new flat in Old Town Prague. If you watched my video 2 weeks ago, I believe, you would know that I recently moved with my boyfriend to a brand new flat. Well, technically speaking, a very old flat, but brand new to us at the start of this year. I was planning on doing this video sooner, but it's taking longer than I expected to finish unpacking here. Although I finished unpacking, I'm just impatiently waiting for Joseph to finish unpacking. So now we are living in Prague 1, which is pretty much right in the middle of everything. We're about 2 minutes from Charles Bridge, 10 minutes from Old Town Square. We are anywhere from 1 to a 20-minute walk away from 6 different parks for ATHENA, which is very, very nice. And we are right in the middle of so many different bars and restaurants, which I appreciate. Hi, and welcome to my flat. This is my front door, and right now we are standing in my front hall. So right when you first walk in, you can see all of our coats, as well as our shoe rack. This one is all of my shoes, and the other one is all of Joseph's shoes. So right here was originally coat rack, but we had too many coats, so we just put some of Athena's stuff as well as my purse there. Over here is some more storage, and here there are just boxes of different things. Each box is labeled so we know what's in them. And then right in this last cubby here, we have some different things for basically when you leave the house. So Joseph is out right now, but normally this has a bunch of things for Joseph, like his wallet, watch, keys, all of that kind of stuff. And then, of course, all of my sunglasses. And then in here we have all sorts of stuff. So some poop bags for Athena, of course. That's a brush for Joseph's shoes, a lint roller. One more cubby right below that, which has all of my boots. And beside that, we have a big, large cupboard. In the top one, we have our hot water on demand. We're still looking to get more hooks because I ran out of hooks, but eventually everything in here will be hung up on hooks so you can't see it sitting on the bottom there. And then this is the bottom cupboard. That's just got step ladder, vacuum, buckets, just general cleaning supply. So another thing we have right when you walk in is a little bench. This bench is actually not a bench. It was a piece of furniture that was here that we had absolutely no use for. It was described as a TV stand, but I mean, not really big enough for a TV. So we didn't know what to do with it, but we couldn't really get rid of it because it belonged to the owners. So what we ended up doing was I took the wheels off of it and put it right here and made it a little bench as well as a cubby. Now right in here is where we keep Joseph's laptop bag. That was one of the things that we never knew where to put, so it was nice to find a spot for it finally. To the right of the front door is our bedroom door. So we have now entered the bedroom. This is our bed. One thing that I will point out about this is every time I make the bed like this, Joseph is very confused because this is not how they make beds in the Czech Republic. But I think how they make beds is ugly. Beside my bed, we have a nightstand and a lamp and a garbage can. We actually bought and built that nightstand, and I'm very, very happy with it. I think it looks cute in here with the rest of Joseph's red and black stuff, but Joseph really hates it. We did not have space for another nightstand, so we put a little shelf in for Joseph. Basically, it's just there to hold his phone, iPad, and like a drink. And this is the view from our bedroom window. I think it's pretty fantastic. I'm in love with it. Right here is our wardrobe. Right now it has our robes hanging on it because, again, we are out of hooks. They will eventually go on our door, I think. But this is our wardrobe. This fits all of me and Joseph's clothes somehow. And up there is my camping gear in a bin because I haven't found a spot for it yet. The top is all of Joseph's shirts and sweaters. This is all of our clothing that's hanging up. All of my dresses. Mostly what I wear, so I do own a lot of dresses. At the bottom is Joseph's socks and underwear. This is Joseph's pants and shorts, both of our pajamas, all of my sweaters, and then down here is, the top one is all of my shirts, all of my leggings and track pants and my one pair of jeans. The bottom one is just shorts and skirts. And then there's 2 drawers down there that are my swimsuits, bras, socks, and underwear. This is Athena's new bed. And right beside the door, we have a full-length mirror that we hung. So then back through the front hall, right across from the bedroom, is our bathroom. So of course, we have a toilet. Shocking. We have a bathtub. So one thing I really don't like about this bathroom is how high up our shower head is. It seems like it's high, not taking into account the fact that these are high ceilings. It's really hard for me to reach, actually. And of course we have our mirror and our sink, laundry hamper, our garbage can, and hanging down here is Joseph's hairdryer. Yes, that is Joseph's hairdryer. I do not own a hairdryer. So the one last thing we have in the bathroom is a big shelf. So I have this whole side. The top 2 are like drugs and first aid and that kind of stuff. And the bottom 2 are just like my stuff. This is Joseph's side with all of his stuff. So then from the bathroom back out into the front hall, you can come into the living room and dining room. So on the right side of the room, we have our desks and our dining room. So funny story about our desks. Joseph did not like his old desk, which is now my desk. He thought it was too small, so he decided he was going to buy a new one and said I could have his one that he currently had. And then when we were at IKEA, we were in like the discount area, and we ended up finding this smaller desk for I think like something like $10. Such a good deal, so Joseph ended up buying that. So this is Joseph's tiny little desk that has still not been unpacked. So these 2 baskets here were the absolute best find. They match perfectly and fit perfectly, and I found them in about 30 seconds. So over to my desk. As you can probably tell, it's kind of a makeup table / desk, and I clearly have not gotten a chair yet. But I also regularly steal Joseph's chair. My like actual desk stuff. So in here I just have like obviously cards. I don't know why they're in there. I just don't have another spot. I have some journals, my Kindle. Of course, I keep my glasses in here for when I am editing or sitting on a computer for too long. And then just miscellaneous desk things. So all my cords, my memory cards are all in here. All of the cords I use on a daily basis. External hard drives, pens and highlighters in here. So this drawer is all makeup stuff. I have all of my eyeshadow and blush palettes, a bunch of false eyelashes. At the back is just like backups of things that I haven't run out of yet. So in this cupboard is again all makeup and hair stuff. This top basket has 2 dividers in it. The back is hair things. This is all face stuff. Face sunscreen, moisturizer, eye makeup remover, all that kind of junk. As well as some perfume, a little makeup bag, and a glass full of hair elastic and bobby pin. And down here we have some more hair accessories and another basket that has hairbrushes as well as extra barrels for my curling wand. And then on the bottom shelf we have my hair straightener as well as my curling wand, and they are both plugged in, so I can just, when I want to do my hair, I just pull it out and turn it on and put it straight up there, so it works out very, very well. Up here, of course, there is my laptop and my makeup mirror, and then once you open it, it has all of my makeup in it. So obviously we have some Q-tips, and then they're all in like different baskets. So this top basket, of course, if you can see, there's blush, bronzer, foundation, all of that kind of stuff. This one down here is all of my lipsticks. I own way too many. And then this last one is eye makeup stuff. So obviously my palettes are elsewhere, but this is like tweezers, mascara, eyeliner. And right below that is just a container with all my makeup brushes. So I really like this setup here because it's really easy to go from doing my makeup there. I put it all away super quickly, all organized in a way that's easy to access, but it's not out. So I can go from doing my hair and makeup there, clean it all up in a few seconds, and then be sitting there working on my computer. This is our dining room area. These are all of Joseph's plants. So then from the dining room is the living room area. Of course, this is our couch. It's actually pretty small, but it is a pullout, which is really, really nice for if we do have any company visits. So as you can see, there is a ledge here. Pardon my track pants, but there's a ledge here that I like to sit on. And when you open the window, there's another ledge outside. So we moved here obviously in January. I have not been sitting out with my feet out the window yet, but I'm very much looking forward to sitting with my butt firmly on the inside and sticking my feet outside and just having these windows open and hopefully having some like wine and stuff sitting in this window because it's a beautiful view. And of course, across from the couch we have our TV, and then we have a dresser, which seems like a weird thing to have in our living room, but Joseph owned a dresser and we needed a TV stand, and we also needed a place to put basically our linen closet. In here we have all of our towels, washcloths, sheets, pillowcases, and this one is all of our like throw blankets. Down here is kind of like our junk drawer, I would say. So it's got camping stuff in here that didn't fit in another place. So we have some sleeping bags, my tent, over here just some like rags and stuff. Beside the TV we have Athena's food bin, which is actually a garbage can from IKEA, but I think it's really cute and I really like that idea. So then we have this shelf with more baskets. So these all have different things in it. This is all just like travel stuff. In here, this is all a bin of Athena things. This one is our scarves and hats and mitts. This one is like purses and our backpacks and all of that kind of stuff. Down here is all of our Tupperware because we could not find a spot in the kitchen. And speaking of the kitchen, right over here is our lovely kitchen. So our kitchen is actually really, really small. The kitchen in general is not the kitchen of our dreams. I am not the cook in the family. Joseph cooks everything, although I do like to cook. I'm just not as good of a cook. Joseph's very critical of my cooking and I like everything he makes, so he cooks because I'm nicer and he's a better cook. But this right here is our fridge. I have never had a small fridge like that before, so that's kind of tough for me. And also, if you notice, we do not have an oven, but we do have a dishwasher. Very odd. Very European. So this is our fridge. I have no idea what's in it. Joseph grocery shop. So we have an excessive amount of condiments for how small our fridge is. It's 90% condiments. And then of course, all of our vegetables and fruit. I act like I eat those, but I don't. And then a bunch of gnocchi, which is what I really do eat on a daily basis. Of course, some eggs, some leftovers of some sort. That looks good. Sandwich stuff, all that kind of goodness. This little tiny freezer that is just always jam-packed with meat of some sort. And then right over here we have all of our cooking utensils hanging. We've got the dishwasher, we have our cooktop, and some drawers, which I'll show you in a second. Of course, our sink, and then we have our washing machine in here and some recycling over there. In the drawers, we have got all of our mixing bowls, veggie steamer, and some frying pans, as well as a strainer. But the next drawer is got all of our pots and lids, as well as a cheese grater and our measuring cup. In the top drawer, we have all of our utensils and miscellaneous kitchen stuff. This kitchen was really, really hard to organize because there's not that much space in it. There's not that much cupboard space, and a lot of it's like really high up, but there's also not like space to climb on the counters. We're pretty short and I can't reach anything on the top shelf, which is really annoying. So we had a lot of difficulty trying to figure out how to like organize our kitchen, and it's gonna look weird. And that is why it is organized the way it is. In this cupboard right above the microwave, we have all of our plates and bowls. And then back there is a bunch of just like miscellaneous kitchen stuff. On the top shelf is pretty much all of our like canned goods. This is all of our cups. The next one over is cooking supplies. So it's got spices, oils, baking supplies. This is all dry goods and basically the stuff that I would eat. Cereals, bread, spreads, pastas, rice. Up on top of that we have canisters of just things we use. And then the last thing in the kitchen is this little work area, I suppose. All of our knives up there. That is pretty much everywhere in this flat. I do have one more thing to show, which is just in our building, and I really, really love it. So obviously living in a flat, we do not have a backyard, but what we do have is a courtyard. It's rather small, but it's got space for Athena to run around and play fetch, which we really like because she's really not good off leash. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, usually actually more so of me outside of the home, although in January you never really know. Definitely subscribe because I make new videos every Thursday. Thanks!